This is the plaintiff, Curtis McKenzie. He says he rented his house to the defendant. The girl refuses to pay rent. He had her evicted. Now she's accusing him of doing all sorts of crazy things to her. She tried to seduce him because she actually thought she'd pay off the rent in other ways, if you catch his drift. He wasn't interested in the least and is suing her for the $3,550 for 5 months' rent he's due. This is the defendant, Doriana Davis. She says the creepy plaintiff walked right into her house one day, unannounced, and tried to fondle her and touch her breasts. Can you believe the nerve of some people? She knew right then and there she had to get out and away from the demented plaintiff. And that's just what she did. So, him, ha! She's accused of having bad intentions.
Thank you, Douglas. Curtis McKenzie?
Yes.
You are suing Doriana Davis?
Yes, ma'am.
Did I pronounce it correctly?
Yes.
Okay. For $3,550 in rent, attorney's fees, and security deposit that you say she still owes in an apartment she's vacated. What's going on?
Well, on November 2010, I let Dorian move in, and she gave me $200. Security is $600. She gave me $200 on security. So she said she'd pay me in a couple of weeks. So a couple of weeks come, she didn't pay me. Then like a couple of weeks later, she did come. I called her again, and she came and she gave me $300.
Okay.
Now she only paid the security. She did not pay for her rent. Only thing she gave me other than that was $200.
When did she move in?
She moved in November.
And then you never saw any more money?
I haven't seen any more money.
Okay. How much money has she paid you? $500 of security deposit plus $200?
$700.
Okay. She vacated, right? Are there any damages to the place?
No, she was evicted.
Okay. You went to eviction court and had her evicted?
Yes. My lawyer went to court and she was there. She agreed.
Were you in court?
No, I wasn't there.
Okay. And so how do you know that she was there? Because your lawyer tells you?
My lawyer said that she agreed and they wrote out this.
Okay. Is there signature on it?
Yeah.
Did you go to court for an eviction?
No.
Okay.
But he said that he talked to her. She said that she agreed that she was going to pay the rent.
It is hereby stipulated and agreed by and between petitioner and respondent as follows. How could that happen if you weren't there? Did you send a lawyer?
No, they have like a tenant, like some type of tenant legal services, and I spoke to the woman, and she spoke to his lawyer, and I told her.
You spoke to them from where?
Over the phone. And this was after the whole court day.
But there's a signature under respondent.
Well, I never attended
anyway,
court.
It says $1,800 by April 11th and $600 by April 25th if repairs are made. And if not, then immediately warrant to execute on the 15th. That means that there's an eviction notice and you're out. If the $1,800 payment is not made. Did you make an $1,800 payment?
No.
Okay, but you agreed on the phone to make an $1,800 payment.
If repairs are made.
No, you agreed on the phone to make an $1,800 payment and an additional $600 if repairs are made. The $1,800 was coming anyway.
No, see, this
that's what this says, okay?
Okay.
And then, according to you, she's full of malarkey, and she wasn't on the phone. She was physically there.
Yeah.
That's what your lawyer tells you.
Yeah, that's what my lawyer told me.
All right. Now, what is your defense to the lawsuit that he has against you for all this rent?
Okay, this is the thing. I never moved in November. I moved in September 25th. When I moved in, me and Curtis made an agreement that the house was not livable at the moment.
That's not true.
But he said,
stop.
But he said that he will work on it and he will make the repairs around me. And I agreed to that, and he said that I can pay him the security deposit and we'll sign a lease once the repairs are made.
Yeah, but you still got to pay rent while you're living there.
Right, but
and
I paid the rent for $600.
Okay.
I paid the rent for October, and I paid the rent for November. In December, when December came around, I told him I had family coming for Christmas and that the repairs needed to be made. He agreed to do it. He came back to put the doorknob on the back door, and he started to put it on, and I guess he missed a piece or something, and he said he had to leave to go get the piece. He never shows back up. He never came back from that day forward until New Year's. And that was New Year's morning when he came by.
January 1st?
Yes. Saturday, January 1st. He came by, and I was sleeping in my bedroom, and where the bedroom is, there's a patio door. I feel a breeze come through the house, so I wake up, and I look over. He's sliding through the door. When he's sliding through the door, I'm like...
How's he sliding through the door? You left your door open?
No, that's the thing. That door did not lock also. Like, I had to put, like, a wooden piece behind the door to keep it closed, and it will only close up to a certain point. You know, like you couldn't open it up to a certain point. He's sliding through the door. When I look up, I'm like, what are you doing? He's like,
how effective was your mechanism to keep the door closed if he's able to slip through the door?
That was what I did. I thought that, you know, nobody would never try to come through the door. I just put it there just to make sure no one would come through.
How'd that work out for you?
I'm a female that lived alone.
How'd that work out for you? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're a female who lives alone. My point exactly. You're a female that lives alone. All right, so go ahead.
So he's sliding through the door. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I came to the front door. I came to the back door. Nobody's answering the door, but I seen your car.
It's
so
what time on January 1st?
It's like 8:30 in the morning. It's
Lord.
early in the morning.
Okay.
So I get up and I put on a T-shirt over my bra. I put on a T-shirt. I had pajama pants on.
Did he see you in your bra?
No.
Okay.
He was walking through the bedroom. Like, he was already at the bedroom door. And I'm like, okay.
That's why I'm asking you. That is why I'm asking you, did he see you in your undies?
Yes.
Then why'd you say no?
Because he was walking out the bedroom door.
Out the bedroom door?
Right.
I mean, you're under the covers?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
And I sat up and I grabbed a T-shirt.
Wait. He's in your bedroom. When you open your eyes, he's in your bedroom?
He was sliding through the door.
And that's right next to your bedroom?
Yes.
And then what?
That's like right next to my bed.
And you say, what are you doing? And he says, nobody's answering?
He says, nobody's answering
And
the
you
door.
don't say, get the heck out of my house? It's January 1st. It's a holiday.
Yes, I said, you need to leave. And as I was saying that, he went to reach out for my breast, and my best friend was on
you're in bed still under the covers?
No, that's at the point that I had my T-shirt on.
Okay.
And
so
I'm walking
where is he
behind
when
him.
you're putting your T-shirt on?
Right at the door. Like, he's at the door.
Is he watching you?
He was like, you know, like turned towards the door and facing me.
So you put your T-shirt on and you walk out and you tell him you need to leave.
I'm telling him, I'm like
drunk?
jumping out the bed. He was drunk, yes.
Yeah.
I smelled it on him. I don't know if he was drunk, but he smelled like it.
Okay.
So I'm telling him, I'm like, you need to leave. And my best friend, she jumps up like, who is that? And he says, I'm the landlord.
Is your best friend in the bed with you?
No, she's on the couch.
Okay.
The bedroom door is like right directly in front of the couch.
Okay. And so she gets up and...
She's like, who is that? And he's like, I'm the landlord. Who are you? So she's like, if you're the landlord, why is she telling you to get out? Why are you coming through the door? And why are you even touching her? So he explains to her.
How is he touching you?
Like, he was reaching out to grab my breast and was like, you need to stop playing with me. Like, saying little things like that.
Well, I don't know what like that means. What do you mean?
When are you gonna stop playing with me? You need to stop playing with me, like
but
reaching out
stop playing
for
with
me.
me and pay the rent, or stop playing with me and sleep with me?
I don't know what he meant
saying?
by that. I don't know what he meant by that. That's just what he said.
And then he grabbed your breast?
Yes. What I was gonna do when he had left, my best friend was like, we need to go to the police station.
Yeah,
and
but you
report.
didn't, did you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
So, because I talked to my dad and he told me to just move back home because it'd be no point in the end. It'd just be a big disaster.
Okay.
So
so did you send him a letter, a text, an email, or something saying I'm terminating the anything to record that this actually happened?
But at the end of that week, I sent him a text message that said, no, I don't have the text message.
Okay. Because what happens instead is that in April, you're at a court date negotiating paying rent. So that makes it sound like you're full of garbage when you say that 3 months earlier you moved out because of an assault. Because why would you be either in court physically or on the phone, as you say, negotiating, paying $1,800 by April 1st? Sorry, so this is March. $1,800 by April 1st, and then $600 by April 15th if repairs are made. And you agree that you negotiated, well, repairs had to be made, and this had to happen, and the other thing had to happen. You agree that you were negotiating on the phone. Why would you negotiate in a place you vacated with a right to vacate because of an assault? I'm not done with my question. Vacated with a right to vacate because if my landlord touches my breast, it is a constructive eviction. I may leave without notice. So that's what you're arguing to me, but apparently you didn't argue that to them in March?
No, I did not argue that to them. I wasn't aware that it was a constructive eviction.
Well, wait a minute. You don't need to be aware of the legal terminology. All you got to do in March is say, what are you talking about me paying rent? I'm not paying rent for a place I had to leave because that guy groped me. Did you say that to them?
No, I didn't know that was okay to do that.
Which worries me. Do you understand how if you're me and your job is to figure out whether people are conveniently making up stuff in order to get out of paying debt sale, it's very important to see what those people said before, okay?
Right.
So how truthful could it be that you moved out in January if in March you're desperately trying to not get evicted?
And welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So if a landlord comes on to you, do you have a right to say, I'm breaking the lease and moving out?
No.
No? How come? Okay, you're stumped. What do you think? You're stumped. Okay, you stumped?
No, I'm not.
What do you think?
I think you cannot break the lease.
Even if the landlord's coming on to you?
Yes.
What if it's repeated?
I don't think so.
Just the lease is the lease is the lease.
Lease is a contract.
Okay, fair enough. Going inside the courtroom.
When did you get the warrant issued in order to be able to take possession of the place?
April.
When did you get all your stuff out?
February 2nd, I believe.
When did she get all her stuff out?
I guess.
Before or after you needed to get the warrant for eviction? Like when you went
Well,
in, once you went in with authority?
She didn't get her stuff out to either May.
Even though you had the warrant for eviction in April?
Yeah. And then I said, well, where's the key at? She said, well, you get it the best way you can. So that was it.
Did she ever come on to you?
Yeah. She come here telling me about, I thought my landlord was going to be an older man, but you not that old. I like you and stuff like that.
When?
When she first moved in.
Did she ever say anything, suggest to you to exchange rent for a favor?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Not exactly, but the way she was doing things.
Like what?
Not paying my rent. Want to live there for free.
Either that or she could just be a deadbeat. That doesn't mean that you're okay. So I'm not sure what that means. But what made you think that? Because that's what you said in your complaint.
The way she used to talk to me.
According to you, at one point she said to you,
she said a lot of things.
This wouldn't be happening.
No. I said that.
You said that. What'd you say?
I said that if I wanted her, that we wouldn't be here now.
What does that mean?
That mean that if I wanted her, because the way that she was coming on to me, she wanted me.
Okay.
And I guess she thought that she was gonna get her rent for free.
Okay.
So I wouldn't go for that.
But the money's more important to you than the woman.
The money is more important than me.
Okay. And you said to her that if you were willing to take that as payment, we wouldn't be here. Meaning what? Eviction court?
No, meaning that if I was willing to go the way she wanted to go, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah. Okay.
I want my money.
Yes, I know you do, sir. And let me make a suggestion to you in the future when you want your money. I would suggest that you get first class in security, or if you can't, because where this place is doesn't command that, the people who you need to rent to doesn't command, the market doesn't command that, at least get first month's rent. But you never, as a landlord, let someone move in with no money down, because if that person doesn't have any money to give you now, it's not going to get better after they've moved their things into the place, is it?
No, I see it ain't.
Oh, wow, you needed to see that? That didn't need saying. All right. I find that you have no proof that you paid the November rent. I find that there's $3,500, which is November, December, January, February, March, April, and May. I find that you've paid already $700 during the course of your tenancy because he admits that you've paid that. That leaves the remaining $2,800. My verdict is in your favor in the amount of $2,800. Verdict for the plaintiff.
So just not enough evidence to support the story you went into court and told. What's your feeling here now, coming out?
I feel like he definitely didn't deserve to win that case. Because, like I was going to tell her, I've been moved out the apartment in February. I have a whole nother lease to a whole nother house dated in April.
He says you tried to slide by on the rent.
Absolutely not. Like, he's like twice my age. He's old enough to be my father.
So why didn't you call the police when the alleged attack actually took place?
Like I said, I spoke to my dad. He just wanted me to get out the house to avoid all the, commotion.
Why didn't you just leave right then and there? Boom, gone, that day.
I didn't want to be stuck with, this whole eviction thing. I didn't think that it would follow me like that.
All right, okay. All right, documents waiting for you right around the corner here. All right, so come on in here. How you feeling about the outcome here?
I'm all right.
Mm-hmm. This story that she told here, is there any truth at all there? I mean,
no. I mean, she even had nerve to have somebody, another tenant, a landlord, call me and ask for a reference.
Mm-hmm. Oh, afterward?
Afterward.
Uh-huh. And so, did you give it to her?
No.
Harvey?
Okay, if a landlord comes on to you once, you have no right to break the lease. But if it's repeated after you tell the landlord no, then I think you would have a right to break the lease and get your security back if you didn't cause damage. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.